you. Be your authentic self. You've already tried to be safe. You've already tried that. You probably mastered it. In 2024, you're more than you're after. Your elevation requires a degree of authenticity that you're living your truth boldly and unapologetically.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share with your friends and family. So this video is all about women empowerment, as you can see in that first clip. A friend of mine who I met here in Ghana, Miss Jewel, she is truly heaven sent. She invited me to this event called She Boss, curated by Claudia Lumar. Claudia is the founder of Glitz Africa magazine and She Boss Networking Brunch. So for the new year, for this year, 2024, and every year moving forward, I said that I need to be more intentional about the spaces that I occupy and the people that I surround myself by. And what no better way than to start the new year with a great networking brunch. Now, there's this stigma behind women empowerment events, right? And I get it because I've been to a few and I would usually leave feeling like I just went to a fashion show. It's nothing wrong with looking good because when you look good, you feel good. But I personally like leaving an event feeling fulfilled and like I gained something. And this was my experience at She Boss Networking Brunch. I personally feel as if I left with a sisterhood. I connected with some amazing women and I still keep in contact with some of them till this day. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing these relationships grow and how far they go. I hope there are some gems that you can take away from this video. And I ask you for the new year, what do you plan on doing differently? But anyway, again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video.
The platform activities engage women to own their voice. Encourage them to own their voice. Ladies, that is the call to action for you today. So it encourages you to own your voice, skills, and intellect to better equip and position themselves for impact. It has generated over 1,000 people in the audience since its inception and has expanded to a global outfit with several editions already held in the UK and other parts. Glitz Africa has been doing some amazing work. And I'll stand up because there is a formidable woman that is behind this initiative. You know, I don't know if anybody's been seeing her campaigning. She's really about the community. She's really about making difference in the community in which she serves. And that is the ethos behind Glitz Africa. So without further ado, I'd like us to give a round of applause and a huge warm welcome to none other than Mrs. Claudia Lumar. Please sit down.
From day one that I am not a believer on the saying that says women are their own enemies, because I have never subscribed to that. I am the woman that I am today is because certain type of women believed in me, and I still go to them and get wisdom from them. So for that reason, I always offered myself to champion this agenda. Sometimes all you need is another sister telling you that you look beautiful, you can do this, you're strong. Downfalls. But that is not going to, we don't look at it. We don't look like it, right? We don't look like it. But we are fighting. We are fighting something. Some of us even cried this morning before we got all pretty and put on our makeup before we got here. So
I have close friends that say, you're too much of a mirror for me. I love you, but sometimes I need a little softer truth. And I'll say, well, go find friends that are softer. Because I am who I am. And when you come to me, know you're coming because you need and want the hard truth.
Right.
My sister Nicole can attest. Our conversations are gut bucket, but I'll let you talk.
Yeah, I mean, I think being bold is a choice, and it's sometimes to help you out your sister, but it's also for yourself.
Yeah.
You know, play tricks on ourselves and catch ourselves to make equipment to go out to the world, and we have multi-roles in our homes and in our businesses, so sometimes we're just piecing ourselves together as opposed to just creating a bold sense of and practice moving your past space. I mean, that's what I've done in the past. In 2023, I made very strong decisions about, you know, my spirituality and creating a discipline, which is very hard for me to keep a spiritual practice with everything going on. And in a way, that was a bold decision I made for myself, and it's changed my life tremendously.
I mean, here's the thing. I just want to make sure we're clear. Being your authentic self. You've already tried to be safe. You've already tried that. You probably mastered it. In 2024, you're more than you're after. Your elevation requires a degree of authenticity, that you're living your truth boldly and unapologetically. Which is why I'm saying, you have to know who you are first. I know I'm right. I know I'm honest. I know I say things out, but I'm also comfortable with that because I live that and hold that goal for myself. So I don't feel bad about being honest with you. You follow?
Yeah.
So that's what we have to work on. If you're having a hard time being your whole authentic self and living your truth, you have to practice knowing what that is and being it unapologetic. In terms of not always looking for someone to help us be lifted, but how do we grow together? What truths do you have that I need, and what truths do I have that you need? And now we're mentoring each other and growing together. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's just an elevation of our words as we start to. Because here's the thing: we're all bosses. We're all bosses.
Intimidated by new words that we don't know. I knew it was a philanthropist that.
Are there any other initiatives?
What is this one?
Guinea fowl boss.
Guinea fowl?
Yeah.
Okay. Guinea fowl.
Trust that pitch in your soul. Trust that. A lot of us say, something told me. Something told me. That's something God is telling you so deep. Something's off. Something doesn't feel right. It's because it's not right. It doesn't have to be all the way wrong. It's just not right. So you have to walk in the surrender of trusting that. That should be our new definition of discernment. Amen? Trusting that pitch of your soul.
Pitch of your soul. Wow.
Happy New Year. I'm Keisha Walker, Insights Marketing, BCGA, Black Caregiver Association, and High Movement Logistics. So I'm in three very historically male-dominated industries as well. So I want to thank the ladies for your time today. Happy birthday, AJ. Glitz Magazine, thank you for the amazing job. Where is the Baileys? I'm ready for the Baileys. Seriously, for the partnership. Ladies, what are 2 attributes that you would say you're using to make sure your 2024 is even more amazing than your 2023?
Well, really quick, I could say this whole concept. Understand, me constantly saying more in 2024, hashtag more in 2024. This is not a random moment. This is a life choice. I'm just sharing it with you. I started this more in 2024. What does that mean to me? What's the definition of why more? How do I live that loudly? Where does God come in? I started that at the end of November. So by January 1st, I was already walking in the formulas of my more. You understand? So for me, it's finding the formula that you can focus your intentions in and make sure, as you've been saying, that you're...
All of you are fabulous. The question I have today is, what are the steps, strategic steps, that women, particularly women bosses, can ensure that they are doing business with other female bosses so our businesses grow and thrive? One of the things that I'm focusing on in 2024, and my word for 2024 is purpose. So you've used it a few times and that's great. But I am passionate about financial literacy. And for many of us...
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nakia Pitts.
Hi, Nakia.
I'm here really to forge new connections, either as business or just people interested in the work that I'm doing. I am from the diaspora. I live in Ghana. I'm currently building an eco-luxury resort in the Volta region, scheduled to open early 2026. I'm here looking for investment partners, people who have services or products that we can carry in our spa and in our retail centers and our resort. And I'm also looking for influencer partners and just other diasporas that want to connect to us and interested in the work that we are doing here in Ghana, but ultimately in the continent as a whole. So I'll be hanging around, just come and tap me. Thank you so much.
Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and all the platforms. Hello. Please repeat what you just said. Yes, I was saying that I'm in the process of setting up a new airline called Malaika Air. And this airline will connect Africa with the Caribbean and Bermuda, where I'm from, directly without having to go through the US or the UK. So you could leave Ghana and be in Barbados in 8 hours. And you don't need an African does not need a visa to Barbados. So imagine, and if we take our...
Deijha, hi. I have to give you our feedback. Both my husband and I loved it. Absolutely loved the food. It was perfectly spiced. Mind you, we've only eaten the oxtail. The jerk pork and jerk chicken is for other meals. So I can give you feedback on that once I've had it. But what we loved about the oxtail is we love the packaging, the sustainable paper packaging. Loved it. 10 out of 10 for that. The food was perfectly spiced and seasoned. And you weren't lying when you said the oxtail melts in your mouth. It is tender, juicy, and perfectly seasoned. We absolutely loved it. Thank you very, very much. We'll be in touch after we've tried the other 2 dishes tomorrow and the next day. So thank you. Very well done.